Hello everyone, Praise Good here. Welcome back to more of Metroid Other M. Last time, Ridley's still alive. And the entire Metroid fandom was upset. And thankfully the last few years, I'm included in this. I'm kind of upset. Anyway, well, we currently have nobody that we can report to. No Anthony, no Adam. As far as the player knows, no Adam. And Ridley is at large.
Something was gnawing at me. Communication with Adam had ceased. From the deleter's point of view, Adam would represent the largest threat. Without question, his life had to be in danger. But it was Adam Malkovich. He wouldn't go down easily. And Adam would already know about the deleter. So there's no way he would let his guard down. If that was the case, then why couldn't I reach him? What did he think of the unfolding situation, and what was he planning to do next? My racing thoughts started to frustrate me.
Well, I think you're about to get your answer. I was just looking at the map. I noticed how we jumped from door 3 to door 1 immediately. Well, we can go back to sector 1. In fact, that's really all we can do at this point. So, let's head back to sector 1, where we have many tools that we didn't have before. The speed booster and the super missiles for primary examples of what we were missing before. So I don't think there's anything, no, there's nothing left. So, I guess we're going to be going through Sector 1 to see if there's anything, to see who we can track, if we can track down this quote-unquote deleter, and also to try and acquire some goodies that we may have missed on simply because of things we don't have. The vegetation's taking over. Anyway, let's, okay, nothing is screaming out secret here, but also it's not lighting up. Okay, it's not lighting up to say it's clear, but I think we're okay. Well, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that even though you're powered up, I have plasma beams on my side, so I can just kind of shoot through your guard. Wow, it's like I don't care about your defense. Anyway, the obvious way forward is to get that grapple beam running, which I didn't notice that initially, but how to get that, I don't remember. So we're gonna head over to this area where there's collectibles, and hopefully get some form of an answer. Yoo-hoo, collectibles. Where art thou? Well, I'll tell you, for one, it's probably on the other side of this fence. Well, whoever the deleter is, they are not phased by these roly-polies. I, too, am not phased by the roly-polies. Anyway. Doesn't one of these, like, spring forward to life here? Okay, I didn't think this would work, but apparently because we can just hold the direction, this works. Anyway, excuse me, I'm just gonna get something really quick, if you don't mind me, Mr. Deathball. That's been taunting me long enough. Alright, well, with that being said, let's head back down and then follow the deleter some more. And then hopefully we can double back and get some stuff. Are you coming up here? Yeah, you're coming up here. Hey, there's a problem to your plan. Speed booster. And plasma beam. Is there another one? Oh no, there's just a bunch. There's just a couple little guys down here. I remember this now. Because I remember seeing them pop out. So is that... This is not where we came from, I hope? I also feel like I'm walking right into a trap by just going the obvious way, but I think this is where we have to be. We're literally just following the deleter. Nice talk. Grapple beam point here. So this is new territory, which means I feel like I should go somewhere else. Oh wait, hold on, I see that. Whew. Oh. I saw that, like last second. Thank you for the missile tank. Hey, wait, is this two sides of the same room? I think so. Could you let me go? I'm doing a wiggle. Mistakes were made by you. Anyway, there's something up there. I see that up there, but I don't... I guess that's going to be a space jump, but there is something up above. Oh, hi. Was this supposed to be intimidation tactics? Anyway, I'm gonna diverge off this way if I can, because there might be a... Of course I can't diverge off the path. I am forced on the straight and narrow. I'm a little mad. I know I said this when the deleter was first brought up, but I'm a little mad that this feels like, you know, werewolf game or other variations of that game, you know. Most of you probably know Amogus. But this just feels like we're tailing. I didn't want to go this way. Well, we're being forced to go this way. I'll tell you this right now, Samus. They broke the control panel. So with the control panel broken...
Any objections, Adam?
Ah. Finally. Oh, okay, they're just opening up the doors, just saying, just go. So yeah, we can screw attack now. Screw attacking is not that hard. I don't know if... I guess you can't gain height with this. It's a little weird to use because it's a 3D space. I'm only saying that as somebody who's only really played the 2D Metroids. But basically, you can't really gain height while screw attacking. Anyway, let's re-extend that bridge because there's nothing down there. And if we really need to get down there, jump. I hope you enjoy your elevator rides. I don't remember anything about this part of the game. Like, this part of the game is a total blank. There's going to be a section coming up in a little bit that I remember, but after that, it's going to be like a blank until final boss, and then escape sequence. I'll put it that way to put it lightly, and that way I don't spoil things for anybody who's never seen this game. Where are you going? But yeah, now we have the screw... I haven't talked this. We have the screw attack. In the Metroid series, this is basically the I win button, except against a boss, because bosses are impervious to it. But this is the I win button. You see an enemy? Just jump into it now. You win. That's it. Game's over.
I'm not a member of the Galactic Federation. I came here because I intercepted the distress call. I'm a bounty hunter. And I know that something is after you. Please, you must believe me. Thank you. I'm Samus Aran. What's your name?
Madeline Bergman. Behind closed doors, the Galactic Federation was trying to create a special forces unit composed of bioweapons. In order to make it happen, they were attempting to create an organization modeled after the space pirates, with the Zebesians at the center. But because of a certain presence, the life forms became ferocious. We were no longer able to control them.
By a certain presence, she must have meant Ridley. So you sent out the distress signal, even though it endangered your life?
I had to. I felt there was a real danger here, that if left as is, the Zebesians would continue to evolve and resurrect as real space pirates.
If that danger was real, then the risk of withholding information to protect herself was too great, clearly. And yet, wasn't she the one who set the facility's system to self-destruct? In silence, I praised her courage and sense of responsibility. At the same time, her argument had some holes. Say that the Zebesians, under Ridley's influence, became super aggressive. Would that really lead to the resurrection of the space pirates? Without a malicious force to lead them down that path, wouldn't they continue to merely follow their instincts, ultimately becoming no more than a swarm of feral creatures? Regardless, it was clear that the Galactic Federation was ready to consign their enormous mistake to oblivion. And that's why they sent a deleter. And as for Madeline and others who knew the secret? But wait, there was another inconsistency in her story. Why go to such lengths at all? With just a small flexing of the Galactic Federation's military force, they should have been able to destroy a facility of this scope with ease. So why didn't they?
Actually, there was an even more dangerous plan. Come with me.
What? That's not possible. The Metroids were terminated along with Zebes. Yes. And the last of them, the baby, met its end above my head.
You're Samus Aran, right? The one who annihilated the space pirates? Metroid remnants were attached to your suit when you returned from Zebes. They were reproduced from a piece of cell structure salvaged by the Federation, and they are in this facility.
I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
And Ridley in the same way.
At first, no one thought that the creature was Ridley. They didn't think it had potential as a bioweapon at all. They raised it like a pet, calling it Little Birdie. Until one day, it attacked one of the researchers and got away. Ridley had played dead and lured the scientist into his cage. What was left? It was a horrible sight.
But in order to control Metroids, you need Mother Brain's telepathy. You don't. You didn't recreate a Mother Brain clone, did you?
It's artificial intelligence. We developed an AI program that would reproduce Mother Brain's thought processes. We called it MB.
But it was just a program. It wasn't the Mother herself.
MB evolved as it communicated with the Metroids. It appears as though it began to become self-aware, much like the original Mother Brain. It's really quite remarkable.
That's when it became clear to me just why Madeline was so afraid of the space pirate's resurrection. It wasn't that her story had holes in it. Through the holes were glimpses of the danger that was right before her eyes. If everything she said was true, where are the Metroids and MB?
They're in an area called Sector 0. It's a unit that doesn't appear in any of our map data. It's a place like Tyrant, where we propagate and raise Metroids.
I began to see what the worst-case scenario would look like. The ultimate weapon, the Metroid, would be mass-produced, and as soon as an AI that could control them was developed, the plan to create a special forces unit modeled after the space pirates was replaced. But as the AI called MB spun out of control, the facility became a place much like the planet Zevis. If the situation were left alone, galactic society would be put in peril. Even the ringleaders of the operation wanted to avoid that, but they still wanted the Metroids. And that's why they decided to capture the Metroids contained in Sector 0 and delete the rest of the facility, including the space pirates, Ridley, and everyone who knew the secret. But before the ringleaders could act, Adam appeared. Adam might have known or suspected the truth about the facility from the beginning. Regardless, since the ringleaders were members of the Galactic Federation, they could no longer act recklessly. And so a deleter was installed as a member of Adam's team to destroy evidence and plan each subsequent move. But having me added on as a member must have disrupted the Galactic Federation's plans. Madeline, thanks for telling me all this. I've got to destroy the Metroids and MB in Sector 0. You have to remain hidden. Don't worry. The Galactic Federation CO who's here now will help you. You're safe.
Does that CO happen to be Commander Adam Malkovich? The real leader of this operation is Commander Malkovich. I can't believe that he's here.
Stay here until I return.
Well, That's kind of everything turned on its head now, isn't it? And I was very unaware of a bunch of Mother Brain, and thanks to watching other people playing various parts of the Metroid series, I now know a little bit more about Mother Brain. But to pull that apart a little more, because a lot of people probably haven't played or know the intricate lore of Metroid, because it's explained in like manga excerpts and whatnot. Mother Brain was an AI designed to help the Galactic Federation. It went AWOL, formed the Space Pirates, found Metroids, and that's roughly where the first Metroid, or Metroid Zero Mission, began, and where the whole series started. So we have the beginning of the Metroid series, or what leads to what's happening right now, happening again. Yeah, I know, it's bad stuff. It's a bad day waiting to happen. Hello, bye. Hello, bye. Hello, bye. Bye. Oh. Well, that was fun. I don't know what I'm shooting at anymore. I don't know what they are, but they're annoying. But yeah, so I wanted to make sure to draw that, make sure that point was very clear, that we're basically dealing with the end of the galaxy as we know it. Good note to end on, isn't it? Anyway, everyone, I do want to thank you all so much for watching this episode of Metroid Other M. And come back next time when, well, we'll head to where we're just pointed to go, I guess, back to the main sector. We can't go up and to the right like I wanted to, so I'm going to see whatever else I can scare up, if anything, for a little bit, and then I'll pick up with you in this room. Thank you folks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.